So I'm finally back here to talk about something that's not related to Apple iOS software updates. So that's really nice. And just a warning beforehand, this video is not really scripted at all. It's just going to be me talking for a little while. So there may be some stuttering, some some I'm not exactly sure what to say. But I just want to let you guys know before I go, because you guys probably know this, some of you, that I'm a huge coaster enthusiast. And tomorrow, at least as of this recording being done, tomorrow I will be at Holiday World. This will be my first time at this park, so I just want to kind of go over in this video some things I'm excited for, what I expect. This might be a little bit shorter than I originally intended, just because it's so late at night. By the time I'm doing this, I gotta be rested up and ready for tomorrow. But by the time you're seeing this video, hopefully it won't be too long till you'll see a vlog and some other stuff like that, which would be nice from the park. And I'm really excited. Always awesome to get 5 new coaster credits, so cool. I'm really hopeful for this to be a really good park, and I feel like it will, just because they seem to be doing a lot of things right off the bat. For example, free soda throughout, free parking, just some things like that. Tickets are only like $35 too. That's really not bad. Most theme park tickets are like between 60 and 90, so it's a real nice value, I guess. So just that kind of puts me in a good perspective mood. Like, it's probably going to be pretty good if they know what they're doing from that side of thing. In terms of the actual park layout, of course it is a smaller park, but what they do, I feel like they do well. The theming seems pretty dang cheesy, but I think that's part of the charm, if you know what I mean, and I feel like I am going to love it as cheesy as it is. And I don't know, it just seems like it's going to be a really interesting park. I'm glad it's not a big corporate park. I've been to 2 Cedar Fair parks, those being Kings Island and Carowinds, and neither of them were super impressive to me. I mean, good coasters, of course, but just the atmosphere was kind of dull. You could really feel the corporate park vibe. That's why I like places like Dollywood, even though that is kind of more of a corporate park as well. It's got more of an atmosphere. Holiday World, from what I can see online, seems like it'll really have an atmosphere, so I'm excited for that. So in terms of actual coasters, they have 5, which is, I mean, it's a decent quantity for a small park. So they have, I forget the name of it. It's a kiddie coaster. It's a Zamperla family gravity coaster, like the same model that they have as Whistlepunk Chaser at Dollywood. And let me just say, that's the only coaster I've ridden that is this model. Whistlepunk Chaser is clunky as garbage, and it was significantly worse in 2018 than it was when it opened in 2017, and this one's been here like 10 or 15 years or something like that, so I expect it to be a horribly painful kiddie coaster, but you know, we'll ride it anyway just for the credit. There's the CCI coaster, the Raven. That one gets a lot of praise, and I'm not really sure why. Just looking at it, it doesn't look super impressive. I try not to judge coasters just based on videos and stats, because a lot of times some that look awesome end up sucking, and some that look like they'll suck end up being awesome. But Raven just doesn't look like it does all that much. I'm sure it'll be a fun ride, but I mean, it doesn't look like they do all that much. Then there's the Legend. I'm personally more excited for that. Most people like the Raven better, and maybe I will too, who knows, but the Legend looks more exciting. You have kind of a double helix toward the end that's kind of unique. It weaves through the water park a little bit. The Airtime hills look a lot more Airtime hilly. Honestly, it looks more like what I'd imagine when I think about CCI. Both Raven and Legend are CCIs. Legend encapsulates more of what would make me ride a CCI, if you know what I mean. That makes me excited. So I'm more excited for Legend, but I like Raven as well. But then there are the 2 coasters they have that I'm most excited for, and I think the ones most people go to Holiday World for. So there's Thunderbird. That's their B&M launched wing coaster, the only launched B&M coaster in the world. That is going to be amazing. And then what I'm personally most excited for is Voyage, because that ride looks insane. So I'm probably going to ride that last, because I haven't told you guys this yet. I'm at 45 credits, so I'm going to hit 50 at this park, and I want Voyage to be my 50th credit. So Voyage is a Gravity Group coaster. There aren't very many Gravity Group coasters, especially Gravity Group has started to move more into family coasters, which is kind of unfortunate, because the big coasters they have built, there's only 2 or 3, look amazing. So Voyage is the second longest wood coaster in the world. It's in the 6,000s, I think, in feet, and it just looks crazy. I don't know. The drop doesn't look that great, to be completely honest. It might be fine, but then it's just airtime hill after airtime hill after airtime hill, and the turns look intense. Just everything about the ride looks awesome. And the main thing I like in coasters is airtime, and this looks like it has plenty of it. The only bad part is it still has the PTC trains, which is kind of obnoxious. I really wish they'd go with get GCI to put some Millennium Flyers on it. Would be awesome, or at least Timberliners. I don't know, just PTC trains really. But anyways, still looks like an awesome ride. That's what I'm most excited for. Thunderbird, I'm just really interested to see if how a B&M launch coaster is. Everyone says they do a great job. I just want to see for myself, and I really wonder why there haven't been any more launch B&Ms since 2015. I mean, just think about it. I mean, that seems like a no-brainer, launch B&M. But anyways, that'll be hype as well. Now, we are also going to Splashin Safari, which is the water park, which is actually included in the theme park admission, which is awesome. I wish more parks would do that. A lot of parks are doing that now, but there still are plenty of parks that you have to buy separate water park admission. But I'm not as big into water parks, so I won't go in the water park unless it's included in admission. So for me, I think it just makes sense the water park be included in the ticket. But anyway, Splashin Safari looks like a pretty decent water park, and they have 2 water coasters, which they are both 2 of the best water coasters in the world. And I've only ridden 1 water coaster ever, and it was at some sketchy water park that was nearly empty, like across the street from Kings Island. It was a very weird experience, but I'm excited to ride some really legit water coasters, 2 of them, and that'll be a lot of fun. Of course, water coasters are not credits. Believe it or not, I've seen people online trying to say water coasters are credits, and they're not. I'm sorry. But moving on. Rest of the water park will be neat as well. Kind of use that to cool off a little bit in the middle of the day. And then, of course, we're heading back into the main park. I guess we'll have to change or whatever. And I'm really excited to hit up some of the other flat rides they have. It's a lot of just basic flat rides that you can find at most other parks, but with a really cheesy theming to the different holidays, which will have a lot of great atmosphere that a lot of those rides don't have at other parks. So that's going to be fun. And I'm also excited for Gobbler Getaway. It's a shooting dark ride, a very basic one at that, but I'm just a huge fan of dark rides in general, as this is probably like my second favorite behind coasters. Say coasters and dark rides. So just the fact that Holiday World has a dark ride is just really cool to me. I wish a lot of other parks would invest in them. And yeah, that's that. And yeah, that's a very basic, quick rundown of some things I'm excited for when I visit Holiday World tomorrow. It's going to be really fun. I wanted to go into a little bit more detail in this video. I just didn't necessarily have the time, but that's your basic rundown. Should hopefully be a lot of content afterward. There'll be a vlog. I want to get some off-ride footage as well, but that never really works out very well when I try to do it. And I should be able to have reviews of all the coasters and then a top 5 list as well, that kind of thing. So yeah, it should be very fun. I'm pretty excited, and yeah, stay tuned. If you're new, I guess subscribe if you want to see all that stuff. And let me know if any of you guys watching right now are coaster enthusiasts as well. That'd be neat to hear. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.